D-Frint, and we are at Sharpside, and I'm with my homies Juke 21K and Con. And alongside me is Jonathan with Variance, and we're here at Pop House and Ghost Cat Productions, and I'm about to give my man a fade. So, where's it fade at? Oh, my man.
Ta-da!
So, boom.
Yeah.
Tell me right now, how do y'all know each other?
Well, school.
School. Go back to like 6th grade, 7th grade.
Yep.
Yeah, 6th, 7th grade.
Go BA type shit.
Broken Arrow, right?
Yeah.
Broken Arrow.
Random white dude, random black dude in gym class. Laughing, throwing dodgeballs at people.
I've been cutting Con's hair for like 2 years now, and I know your background with a lot of the bunch of local Oklahoma artists. Their background and foundation is in church.
For sure.
And I know you went to school for that, and you did music through that. Is it the same with you? Like, what's your background like in music?
I actually came from singing in church choir, as a young kid. Also, just always had like a singing choir background.
I think y'all's collaboration is one of Tulsa's most unique, and when y'all's music comes together, y'all able to just create something so dope. Talk about y'all's creative process behind when y'all collab with each other.
That one, I was just gonna drop solo.
Which one? Complicated?
Yeah, I was gonna drop a solo, and I think I just did it. I think I FaceTimed you and did it a cappella, right? I was like, bro, this shit's hard, and I just did it a cappella. Yeah. And then he ended up hopping on it and sent a verse back. And what did you say? You said you sent it to me?
You gave me an 8, and I was like, bro, I don't think 8 is long enough for somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Well, then you said I was finna Kanye you.
Oh, yeah. Trying to Kanye, hey, man. Hey, I'm like,
Hey, man, I think this might just sound better than me.
If you do the extra 4 bars, it gotta be just as good as that. I'm like, come on, bro.
Because I was like, it's my song, remember?
Yeah, I'm like, come on, bro, I'll do this. Come on, man. I need that other flow, man.
Yeah.
Is y'all's next project y'all releasing together is kind of the same deal? Is it your song and you send it to him, or is it vice versa for this new project?
It's back and forth.
Yeah.
Not really. Whatever smooth. I just kind of go off of it.
Just kind of the feel of it, yeah.
It's easy to more so feed off each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And get a vibe going, because he coming with, he coming from this angle right here, and I'm coming from this angle, but we both just feed off each other, get more ideas, and just both of us want to be known as some of the greatest, you know what I'm saying? So it's that's how you more so manifest it anyway. It's already yours, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care if it's me, I still gotta look at myself and critique myself as if I'm just some random person, you know what I'm saying? Same with him, you know what I'm saying? This is my homie, but I'm gonna keep it real with him, you know what I'm saying? So that's part of why the music that me and him do together, it go how it goes. If it's boo-boo, I'm gonna tell him no, bro, this is boo-boo, you know what I'm saying? But dude be more hit, I ain't never heard nothing that he said to me that I'm not it's hard.
Yeah.
For real. That church background and stuff like that, it give you more soul, and you understand. I feel like me and him understand harmonies more than the average people. You used to hearing harmonies and layers, and, it's just things that we put into our music that that satisfies our ear. You know what I'm saying? And it's that churchy, soulful type stuff that will really grab somebody's attention, you know what I'm saying? You really got 8 seconds to grab somebody's attention when your song comes on, so when they hear it, or whatever the first 8 seconds they listen to, you gotta really be, might hit a note as soon as the song come on, just to get their attention, you know what I'm saying? And with the harmony.
Further than that though, further than musically, I just it's what I was born to do, and it's what he was born to do. He was, straight miracle. He was born without a voice, actually, so we were
First 5 years, niggas had no voice.
Yep, and that's a miracle in itself.
Yeah.
So I believe that both of us were meant to speak to a generation, meant to we got a lot to say. I believe it's a gift, and just trying to steward it. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. I had to have surgery. I had some growths growing, and literally I was choking. But I was born like this, so I didn't see it it wasn't looked at as it was just how I was, you know what I'm saying? And then one day I just complained about not being able to breathe, and then they went and stuck this tube down my nose this long, and I'm just sitting there looking on the thing, and they seen like these huge growths. And it's like, yo, he has to have an emergency surgery right now. And I had literally like 5 of those surgeries. So it just, you know, off the top, like I have a lot of scar tissue and just, you know, different stuff with my vocal cords that the average people don't have to deal with. Like I lose my voice a lot easier than the average person, you know what I'm saying? Just from having all those surgeries. Like, I had like at least 5, I want to say 5, 6 of those. A lot of them. You know, like I used to be kind of like self-conscious about it because, you know, people would point it out like your voice. But like now it's why people notice it. It's why people like, you know, people actually be like, I like your voice. You know what I'm saying? You got a unique voice. So like, I mean, I'm grateful for it. It's a blessing in disguise. You know what I'm saying? And to learn how to embrace it really, because first I'm like, oh man, it do kind of sound like weird, but like I can control this mother. I can control this mother. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, both of us. Right, I mean, lots of different music, but a lot of my shit is just fun and like feel good stuff, and it comes from a lot deeper place than I feel like people think it does, because it's like, it's an escape for me. It's like, I want to be there, you know, so it's like, I want to make people feel good. I want to be able to provide somebody an escape, even just for like 2 minutes in the car or whatever, but yeah.
For real. Like it's like an antidepressant. You know, music do a lot, but you know, first time, that's kind of the same for me. Like first time I heard somebody say like, "Oh, your music does something. It makes me happy." Like they don't gotta know. They don't know that I'm, you know, going through depression right now and just getting the best part. I'm capturing the best part because like it turned to therapeutic. Like it's therapeutic for us. You know what I'm saying? Like we both had conversations and you know we you know found that it's therapeutic for the both of us. Like I almost have to record to understand more about myself, or like, you know what I'm saying, like
get stuff out.
Like, you know, it's a way to like kind of document this, that, and the third, because when I hear a song, it's like a dang near mnemonic device, you know what I'm saying? Like, it reminds me of a time of my, you know, it reminds me of that specific time, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's crazy, it's therapeutic, like I almost had to do it and to know more about myself. It's gotten more to a curiosity. It's a curiosity. When you're curious about stuff, you just continue to, for me, it just makes me continue to do it. And I've seen him do the same exact, like he's on the same exact time with that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it help you itch that itch, like, you know what I'm saying? You have to do it.
And just get through shit.
But, you know, me, I'm more so like trying to capture the most positive moment. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear my music and hopefully when you hear it, for the most part, what I hear, what majority of people, the feedback I get is, hey, this makes me feel good. The feedback I give him, it makes you feel good. Me and him having conversations don't nobody else hear us have, you know what I'm saying? But we making this right here for the people that need it like us. It's like we needed it just like everybody else.
When we recorded it.
For real. Like it's like, you know, like with a lot of oversaturated things, like with a lot of like trends, TikTok and all this type of stuff, just trends coming out and being trendy. Like nowadays with the social media, the day and age it is with the technology, it's like you gotta kind of more so stand out in a different way. You don't want to make what everybody else is making. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to give them that like, and I don't actually mean a jug, but I want to give them that jug they ain't seen yet. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, I look at it like you gotta give them that antidepressant that they ain't necessarily heard it. You know, make them want to go get more of it. You know what I'm saying? Make them demand more of it by being rare or like different or, you know, unique. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like to jump on trend. He stay on me about it, I stay on him about it. We don't just jump on the wave. We like to be unique. That's why I like his music. I like his music just as much as, you know what I'm saying, anybody that I've ever listened to. You know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact it's him. I know him, so it's like, okay, this dude is really speaking what's, he can do that. He can really do that dang near better than me, like when it comes to writing and, you know what I'm saying? But like he was saying, we was talking about earlier, like he kind of tweaked up that recording process. You know, you start getting a different result. You start getting a different, you know what I'm saying?
Whenever the way I used to write and make music was I would just be a producer send me a beat, or I would just be looking for one or whatever, and then I would just basically write the whole song, like in my head to the beat. And then I don't know if it was like 1 or 2 summers ago, but I would just pull up on Juke at the crib, and he would just be recording, and he just basically, I don't know if y'all know, but typically, I think rap is the only genre that artists do this, but they record like bar for bar for bar for bar for bar. Sometimes you punch in. So that's kind of like what he does typically. That's his style, and I was used to writing just a whole song on a beat. And then whenever I saw him record, I was like, oh shit, I might try that. And that's basically the only way I record now.
I feel like that's the most accurate way to get what's on your mind.
Right off the top, right off top,
off the top. Like, I ain't using no pen, no pad. I'm off the top, you know what I'm saying? Like,
every time.
Juke, you do a lot of work in Dallas, and one thing I think that's really dope about y'all is that y'all both live in Tulsa, but you have roots in other major cities like Redding, California, and Northern California. I know you have a lot of friends and family up there, right?
Yeah, and in LA.
Yeah, and are you based in Dallas? Like, do you have any people, like, what drew you to Dallas?
Like, I've been going down, since I was a little boy. This was really, like, I ain't gonna cap, like, I've been going down to Dallas for a minute. Like, this is my other side, my whole daddy side of the family live down there, so it's real easy to just get out there and, you know, get in motion.
Yeah.
Cause like, you know, it's already, my brother got his whole life already going down there. He lived the same way I live in my city, so it was easy to just get on this scene at the same speed.
I definitely see you guys are part of setting a trend of Tulsa artists that are like going in and getting rooted in other cities and like utilizing their growth in those other cities to promote Tulsa and vice versa. Using Tulsa to like get their names out and you know, in bigger markets and stuff.
So for artists like me and Con, I feel like they don't really fool with us like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they do. We got our own specific demographic. It wouldn't be typically your Tulsa demographic that you would see, like, you know, like when you think of Tulsa music scene, you thinking the street
think I'm
rap,
gonna be or like an indie guitar, like type.
Cali rapping sound, that AA sound, or like, you know, just you think of anything, like you don't really think of no specific sound. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like me and him, I feel like we in a small little category of artists that's melodic and you know that use a lot of vocals when we sing it, whenever we make music and stuff, and that separates us, but. I feel like, you know, they more so sleep on artists like us first until they see, like, when we throw that show and the line is around the corner and we jump off the sprint and they sprint, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different, you know, they give it's like you gotta earn your respect almost, you know what I'm saying? You gotta more so earn your respect. And I could personally say, like, I feel like I done, you know, earned quite a bit, earned quite a bit of respect. Like, you know, everywhere I step around here, they gon', even after we did that one thing, they're like, man, who was that dude that was with you, bro? Who was that dude that was with you? He hard. Swear to God.
I mean, we can't go to fucking Quick Trip without the kids. Juke, let me get a picture.
And as far as Tulsa go and the music scene, like the industry, like the artistry, like scope is still developing, I feel like. You know, like it's still, you know, like a lot of people don't actually like see it as a job and it's a lifestyle, you know, like once people start getting that and you get a big enough group of people who see that and get that, then, you know, it'll be more exclusive groups doing this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? There's no
just
building
the foundation.
It's still a foundation
like,
that's being set down.
When you think, when I think like Oklahoma artists, I just literally Laney and like Gang Fi. That's it. If you can't see yourself there, if you don't like, I already see us selling out the Forum. Like I can do it. Like I can see myself there. The music that I write is. We were talking about this a few months ago, but all the hits today, there's like 16, 15 writers on. Like, we write our own shit.
That's it.
Like that's it.
One dude in the room, and 2 dudes in the room, just me and him.
It's like people don't think about that. Like,
but yeah, you know, it take a lot a lot goes into a hit record. Understand that, you know what I'm saying? And people putting $250,000 budgets into their songs. You know that what the marketing you do behind your stuff has a lot to do with if you make it, how you make it, or how you look at. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a, you know, as long as it's a recipe. You know, it's a recipe to everything. You know what I'm saying? You got to know that it's gonna consist of a lot of things and a lot of consistency. Consistency and hard work. To get up there to that level, to be looked at as like, oh, he worked hard enough for me to even know that I can give him $1 million, and you know, 50% of these people out here don't know that money got to be recouped, brother. Bubba, you better bring that check back, or that's your neck.
Or you're gonna be fucked.
One thing I really admire about y'all though is like I used to have this football coach that say, yo, if you want to be all-star tomorrow, you got to be all-star today. You guys aren't saying, oh, I really want to be a big star, you know, a music star, whatever. Tomorrow, you already are that today.
Just like whenever everybody else catches on, because people don't, until other people start thinking shit's cool, then like people, it just the human nature. Like people don't think something's cool until somebody else thinks it's cool, and then people, it's just
bandwagon.
Wave
riders.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just
sadly that's how it is, you know. But you gotta tend to them. You know, you got the whales, you got the dolphins, you got the minnows. That level of supporters.
And it all matters.
The whales are the ones who are gonna be at your show, whether it's 3 people in the crowd. the Dolphins are, you know, the ones that was the minnows, but now they see that you're going somewhere. So any hometown show you got, you know, they're gonna be up in there. But you know, them whales is the ones that's gonna fly to LA to see you.
Yep.
They the ones who gonna travel the nation to see you or buy every bit of merch you get. You know what I'm saying? The minnows are the wave riders. You know, those are the.
What's the best advice you've received?
We don't take you from 0 to 100. We take you from 60 to 100. It was my my third label trip.
Yeah. And
that was the realest thing. But like that was the most like love I got shown. That was the most realest it's gotten for me. Like when it came to, you know, seeing labels and being in the music industry, that was the realest chance that was the realest first opportunity that I ever had to just kind of, you know, change my life with this. You know what I'm saying? Like I went down there just on some humbug, like, you know, we was making up for a time that I messed up at Capitol Records. I made a fool of myself. Never spoke on it. Just posted a couple pictures, made it look good, you know? Never spoke on it. 30 days later, I had like this little, I'm like, I'm gonna get it right. I'm not just gonna mess up. Me and bro was so depressed. We didn't say nothing when we got back to the Airbnb. We didn't say nothing on the flight. We were so happy to go back home. But the next time we already knew, you know, we like, yeah, we're gonna go back and we're gonna get them. But we went to Atlantic instead of going back to Capitol. And we did our homework on the you know, the A&Rs and like what was going on. We slid down there on them. Immediately the dude, it's crazy because the DJ that was in there, it was the DJ that I didn't have the song that I messed up at Capitol Records with. The coincidence of it being the same DJ playing the music. So when we walk in, he like, yeah, something like that. You know, we just chop it up and we do the song. Immediately he like, you know, if you kind of ask, they're gonna give you the criticism and
yeah.
they're gonna send you about your way.
Yep.
You know, thank God. You know what I'm saying? Glory to God. Thank God, you know, this man seen the talent in me and was impressed and was like, hey, let me get your number. Take my number down. Get my number.
Who's that, Gary?
The next day, our flight got delayed and I was stressed like a motherfucker. But he texted me at like 11 in the morning and was like, yo, you still in LA? And I'm like, what the fuck? I told my brother, I'm like, yo, Atlantic just texted me like, is you still here? I don't know what he wants, but he goes, can you come down to the office? Bobby, like, I'm just thinking like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking he was gonna have me go to Warner Records. Like, I wasn't thinking that. But I went down to Atlantic Records the next day. Like,
is that something y'all aspire to be a part of?
Yeah, but I owe myself. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna say I do, and I'm gonna openly say it because I want to be like I want to get to superstar level.
Yeah.
And to get to superstar level, 21 Savage Drake, you have to do that. You just have to. Like you can't be in that sport thinking you're gonna like it's like being in NFL. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where the best football players is at.
Is that an obstacle you see like recurring with artists from the Midwest and South? Like it's like especially if you're from you know, cities like Tulsa or Dallas even. Like you need a record label to
get to that superstar level. Because you can get to underground fame.
Especially now with like with TikTok and Reels and all that stuff, like now more than ever, it is more like it's more plausible to blow up at least a single or a few songs or to even gain a cult following. But yeah, to be superstar level, and you can make a career out of that. Like you can make bands off of
that co-following come from like just how you interacting with your fans though.
But it's just it's like, levels. It's just levels.
It's levels. You know what I'm saying? But like that come from just how you interacting with your fans and like the stuff you do with them. You know, like I done had fans that I didn't smoke with, and they like, remember that one time we blah blah, and that's the reason why they fuck with me so tough because you know I smoked with them that one time that they were depressed, or you know that one time that they didn't think I was gonna fuck with them. I smoked, you know what I'm saying? Like just little shit like that, and just you know that makes people be like really supporting you because they're like, I like who he is as a person, you know, some type of connection or some type of between that. You know, it has to be something like that for it to be that way. You know what I'm saying? You know,
do you still have that same hustle where you at in your career too, of being like, man, I'm just trying to find something like a new beat or a new dope producer?
It's different.
I ain't gonna cap. No. Like I have.
There's levels, bro. There's levels.
You know, I got producers that be flooding me. I'm talking about they be flooding me, like flooding me. I just like a post on Instagram like this type of beat. Like next few days, I'm talking about emails flooded. Like I don't even have to ask for beats. I'm getting them.
I feel like you as an artist, where you're at right now, is really starting to come is full. Like you are becoming the most calm
yeah.
you've ever been, and it's representative through your music. Because how many years did you say you've been pursuing this as an independent, like, okay, you know, non-secular
yeah.
from the
probably
church and everything?
probably like 3 years. I mean, I started teaching myself how to play guitar and piano like a long time ago and singing and stuff. But probably about 3 years of like 2-3 years of actually pursuing it. But like right now, I'm going the hardest I've ever gone, and so is he. Like I'm dropping probably a song a month for the rest of the year, and then after that we'll see.
I was about to say, what's your next 3 months look like?
Just putting music out, and I got my single Figure It Out coming on the way the 2018th, and then I got a feature with a homie from California. So yeah, I mean I got a lot of shit I'm excited for, and we got a little something in the works too. But yeah, just working. I mean, that's part of it. Like you were asking, what's the best advice somebody's ever given? And I don't think this is just kind of something that I've a saying that I've had for myself. But like you only lose when you quit. If you don't quit, you win. And that's what happens with so many people. So many people get hurt and they quit and they give up on their dreams and XYZ, and it's just because you quit. If you don't quit, you win. So it's just about staying in the game, staying in the race.
But definitely digging deep with the releasing the visuals, and you know, to get another project out, just to let them like know where I'm at and go from there, go off that momentum, and just, you know, off the numbers, we're gonna do the shows.
Yep.
For real, y'all.
Yep.
Honored to have y'all here.
Hell yeah, man.
I think this is gonna be one of those things where we look up and a couple months to a year and be like, yo, I had those dudes in my barbershop.
Hell yeah.
Well, I'm Trent with Sharpside, Jonathan, Variance Magazine, Ghost Cat Production, Pop House.
Yep.
Love y'all, man. We out. Till next time.
Whoa, I mean, I got what it takes, so I gotta take it all back.